to the following presentation of the National Football League.
A look there at Nissan Stadium across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Nashville. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Play action. Ward. That's complete to lock it outright. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Ward. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Off play action, it's Ward. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Again, they try Pollard. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On fourth down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Sly's kick is good. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments, we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
2nd and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
And it brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Titans offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down, they need 5. Out of the gun, Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. It's a big one for Tennessee. 15 55 yards on the game.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. That caught Tony Pollard. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Spear trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Play fake, now Ward to throw. The second down throw is incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do on these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Cam Ward. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
19 yards.
That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Mahomes going to keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. On first down, it's Ward. Lock it downfield, he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Pollard. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was looking for Van Jefferson there. And it'll lead to a second down. They send Ridley in motion. Here's Ward now on second down. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. Now it's going to be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing on third down, Ward. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out to kick this one away. Nico Romeo to bring it back. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll step up and run. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Mahomes back. A throw on the move is caught. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They put Kelsey in motion. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
And it's third down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jaden Hicks on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 31 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Now it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal.
34-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away.
Tennessee.
Remigio now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Throwing is Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A handoff to Pacheco. That'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Xavier Woods there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And a first down.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Moving the tight end right. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. They turn nothing into to something, spinning forward, give them a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
They put Kelsey in motion. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Lockett headed in motion. Play fake, now Ward to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that 1st down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
It ain't ready on.
the 13-yard line. It is 2nd and goal. Lockett headed in motion. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts.
An 8-yard loss. It's 4th and goal.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here he comes, one of the best ever in these spots. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs down on the scoreboard. 1:50 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Pacheco.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Isaiah Pacheco. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and 7. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's dropped off to Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
Isaiah Pacheco.
10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Kansas City.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
To the outside, catch made by Brown. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Mahomes now to throw again. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll step up and run this. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who are giving him much of a shot coming in. They rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City.